everybody. Okay, so some of the sweet mamas in my group are talking about how they have recently been having panic attacks due to the stress and anxiety and the chaos that's happening in their worlds. It's okay to not be okay right now, and I want to support you. So if that's happening to you, if you feel a panic attack coming on, I want to offer you some grounding techniques that you can do to bring yourself back to the present moment, to reality. And I also want to offer you a meditation that you can do anytime, anywhere. It's super easy to memorize and can be really empowering too. So I want to offer that to you. So panic attacks, right? So if we're having them, you feel it coming on. Oftentimes it can feel like a rushing in your ears. Your heart rate starts to go. That rushing in your ears is blood rushing, right? So that's what it feels like. Your heart can be racing. You might feel numbness and tingling. And so when that happens, I want you to feel the ground beneath your feet. If you're standing, if you're sitting, whatever you're doing, dig your toes into the ground and feel the place where your skin meets whatever those spots are, kind of wherever your skin meets whatever's underneath your feet. All right. You can also do grounding physically by when you're sitting in the chair, feeling the wood grain of the table that you're sitting at. It can also help to notice, look around and choose one color and notice 5 things around you that are that color. It can also be helpful to notice something with each of your senses. So what's one thing I can see? What's one thing I can hear right now in the present moment? What's one thing I can smell? What's one thing I can taste? Popping a mint in your mouth too can be really grounding and bring you back to the present moment. And then if this is all happening as a cause of overwhelm for what you're experiencing right now, I want to offer you a meditation that you can do. I love loving kindness meditations. They save me in a lot of different ways, and they help me feel more connected to humanity, to everything that's going on right now. So, loving kindness meditations always start with a wish for yourself, compassion or love that you direct to yourself, and that's simple. You start by saying, may I be safe and protected. May I be healthy of body and mind. May I live a life of comfort and ease. May I be free. Those are the words that I use. You can Google self-compassion meditations and find words that speak more to you, or write them yourself as a prayer for yourself. And you always start with yourself, sending that compassion, that love, those well wishes to yourself. And then you can let it radiate out towards the people who are closest to you, maybe then the people who are close to you but hard to love, and out through your community and over the world, to mamas everywhere who are experiencing the same stress and difficult times. Okay. The other thing that I want to tell you today is that oftentimes panic attacks come out because we are stuffing our feelings and our intense worries and fears that maybe sometimes they're unreasonable, but they're not right now. It's a scary time and it's okay to be scared. So I also want to make sure that you have some space where you can say the worst, most horrible things that are on your mind. Someone that you can talk to, something you can pour it into. Get a journal. I was just doing this when pour it out, let it out. Don't shove it down. So that it comes out in this place where your body is having a physiological response that's telling you you're not safe, because that's what a panic attack is. So find touch points where you can feel safe and heard and vulnerable. Even if it's putting it out into an empty void, because we also have to be super careful that we are not just dumping on everybody that we love too, because they've got their own stress that they're managing. And then the last thing that I want to offer you is a way to release and get stress out of your body and offload it, soothe your nervous system. And so that's tapping. And we can do some more tap alongs. If that's something you want, tell me in the comments and I'll do them with you. That starts, I'm holding my phone, so I can't do the karate chop point. Well, maybe I can. So you would chop on this kind of meaty part, the side of your skin or side of your hand first. And you would say something along the lines of, even though I'm super scared right now, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm freaking out because we're on our last roll of toilet paper, and I'm scared about whether or not we're going to find more, I completely love and accept myself. Even though there's the food that my kids need is not on the shelves right now and I don't know what to do, I completely love and accept myself. So you say 3 of those statements while doing the karate chop point, and then you start tapping through the points on your face. So they start the inside of the eyebrow, and you don't, the words you say are much less important than actually getting the points, and you can tap on the points in kind of they're big. You don't worry about not getting them right. So you're tapping here I usually use 2 fingers. All this stress. This is a chaotic time and it's really hard. And then you move out to the outside. Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried for my family. I'm worried for myself. I'm worried for our world. And I don't know what to do with all this stress in my body. It's under here, then here. I feel it creeping up my shoulders. The past few days, it's been living in the back of my neck, my head. I haven't been sleeping well because of all this stress. It's been so hard. The next one is kind of on your armpit right here. You can kind of feel it's like a tender kind of tickle point. All this stress, all this worry, all this fear. I need to release it. I need to let it go. It's there and it's okay that it's there. And then the top of your head. Take off your sunglasses. I'm here now in the present moment. And I know we're going to be okay. I know that things are scary right now. I also know that I can do this. It's okay for me to feel whatever I need to feel. There is room for all that I'm feeling right now. I know that it is safe for me to release these feelings. I will find a way to be safe. I will find a way to keep my family feeling safe. And if you're feeling called, you're doing this with me and you're starting to feel breaths, that's it. That's what you want. Those breaths, those sighs, maybe even a yawn, that's the stress leaving your body. So this is evidence-based, right? So these are acupressure points that we're tapping through, and you are synchronizing your nervous system. You're tapping into your parasympathetic nervous system and calming it down, bringing you back to regulation. So use these points that we are going through. I have a video on EFT in my archive if you want to check that out on my page. And then I also, there's lots of EFT scripts out there. Go on YouTube, find them, do them. You don't have to do it perfectly. And you can also do it in front of your kids. And if they're watching you do it, they will get some of the benefit too, because we have these beautiful mirror neurons in our bodies and our kids have them too. And so even if they aren't tapping along with you, if they see you tapping those points, the neurons that would fire if they were also tapping will fire in their brains and they will get the benefit, the self-regulation benefit. Okay, so this is one of the very real ways that our state regulates their state. And you can do this with your kids. Okay, so those are the things I wanted to offer you. You're doing great. You've got this. And it's also okay for you to not have it. Find a place where you can safely fall apart, even if it's just within your own self in a journal. Okay? And then start using these tools to help you regulate. Tools that are grounded in compassion and connection and common humanity, and radiate that out to the world. All right, holding you in the light and in deep love and compassion. Let me know what you need and how I can serve you in this time. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.